Welcome to the Lantern Light AI Newscast number 52. Machines, Minds, and Medicine Push Forward. Made by Chris Morley. In Boston on Friday, May 22, 2026 at 4:54 a.m. UTC. Space robotics is chasing a fully autonomous future. Oxford physicists just pulled off a quantum milestone called Quadsqueezing, and edge computing is quietly rewiring the factory floor. Brain-computer implants have now reached more than 50 patients. The FDA has greenlit a precision immunotherapy for bladder cancer, and Google is handing developers AR glasses hardware before the public even gets a look. We begin with space robotics autonomous systems. The space robotics sector is drawing growing attention from aerospace firms and startups looking to automate satellite assembly, on-orbit servicing, and planetary exploration. European agencies including ESA and Airbus have been exploring three-dimensional printing techniques alongside robotic systems to reduce the cost and complexity of building hardware for space. Autonomous systems capable of operating without real-time human input are seen as essential for deep space missions where communication delays make direct control impractical. Industry analysts expect demand for space robotics to expand significantly through the end of the decade as both government and commercial launch activity continues to rise. Next, a major story from the world of quantum physics research. Oxford physicists have achieved what researchers are calling the first-ever quad-squeezing breakthrough in quantum physics, a development that could open new pathways in quantum information and sensing. Separately, scientists in Japan announced a new method to instantly detect quantum W states, which are among the most fragile and difficult to measure quantum configurations. Researchers at the University of Pennsylvania also reported creating a hybrid light-matter particle that may dramatically reduce the energy demands of AI computing. Taken together, the cluster of advances published this month signals an unusually active period across experimental quantum and photonic research. Now, a story from the world of edge computing intelligent IoT. Smart factories accelerated their adoption of edge computing through 2025, integrating IoT sensors, AI-powered quality control, and predictive maintenance systems to boost operational efficiency on the factory floor. The shift moved processing power closer to machines rather than relying on distant cloud servers, reducing response times and enabling real-time decisions. A Stardust Insights report from early 2025 highlighted strong market growth and a wave of startups entering the intelligent edge space. Industry observers say manufacturing is among the sectors benefiting most, with connected devices now handling tasks that once required human oversight or centralized computing infrastructure. Turning now to brain-computer interfaces. A new high-performance brain-computer interface designed for rapid, minimally invasive implantation has now been placed in more than 50 patients, according to findings reported late last year. Separately, researchers at Columbia University, New York Presbyterian, Stanford, and the University of Pennsylvania announced a BCI built around a single silicon chip that establishes a wireless, high-bandwidth connection between the brain and external computers. In China, scientists at the Chinese Academy of Sciences, working with Huashan Hospital and Fudan University, also reported a significant advance in invasive BCI technology in December 2025. The field is moving quickly, with multiple teams pushing toward devices that are both safer to implant and more capable than earlier generations. Now, a story from the world of augmented and virtual reality. Google released a developer toolkit for AI-powered glasses this week, ahead of the actual hardware reaching consumers, which is expected sometime next year. The move signals a notable shift in spatial computing strategy. The display itself has become optional, with software intelligence taking center stage over the headset as a physical object. Analysts and developers have noted this marks a departure from earlier approaches that tied spatial computing tightly to bulky, isolating headsets. Past wearable computing devices struggled with weight and wearability, limiting mainstream adoption. By putting developer tools out first, Google is giving software creators time to build experiences before the glasses themselves arrive on shelves. And finally, a story from Immunotherapy Precision Oncology. The FDA approved atezolizumab for patients with muscle-invasive bladder cancer who test positive for circulating tumor DNA after surgery, marking what oncologists are calling a major milestone in molecularly guided cancer treatment. The approval introduces a targeted adjuvant approach that uses a blood-based biomarker to identify which patients are most likely to benefit. Separately, clinical data showed that women with aggressive hard-to-treat breast cancer lived longer when treated with a combination of chemotherapy and immunotherapy drugs. Researchers say these advances reflect a broader shift toward using the body's own immune system to precisely target cancer cells rather than relying solely on conventional therapies.
Today's program is brought to you by Lantern Light AI. Please note that Chris Morley is a seasoned software architect currently available for inquiries seeking help using AI to build, run and maintain modern web applications, cloud systems, databases, streaming data pipelines, search engines, interactive 3D graphics as well as other high-performance software services at scale. If the avatar or the newscast format interests you and you would like to see something like this customized for your business use case, please email Chris Morley at chris.morley@lanternlight.ai. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe and share with your friends. More science, tech and AI news coming soon. Thanks for watching.